Johnny B, I know you got a red Nova with a small blower, man. That blower I won't even put on my lawnmower. I know you ain't got nothing for me, but if you do, you know where to find me.
All right, Johnny B.
Hey, Johnny B. Farm Trucking Asian here. We hear you want to race us. You want to update that resume.
You call it the Nova. We call it the Novagina because you won't come to the 405. All right, buddy?
That's right.
Bring that thing to the 405. We'll take you to the
We'll make
road.
it happen.
Good morning and welcome everyone. Today we are heading up to go see a very cool car that's currently in a build stage. This car is owned by Johnny B, aka Hustlin' You Racing Crew. So we're gonna go up and check out this car. I don't want to give it away, but right now it's getting some fabrication work done at a fabrication shop. We are on scene. We are here with Johnny B, Hustlin' You Racing Crew, and the Redhead. So Johnny, take it away, man. We've been talking about this for a while.
Oh God, you just throw me on the spot. Take it away. Let's do a camera scan here. This is an update. We've been working on this for a while, and this is where we're at video.
Nice.
So,
I mean, I think last time for doing the you were doing the unboxing of the Brodix heads and the intake. That's where it started.
Here we go. Brand new set of Brodix heads.
Damn.
Alright. There's a set of BB3 380s.
BB3 380s.
Fully CNC ported.
Damn.
It has a softened quench. Inconel exhaust valve.
Then we also made a visit down to the other place.
oh, I'm out there.
So
you know, because I'm going to. We went and visited Cole.
Yep.
And hopefully, I still got some work that needs to be done.
Yep.
And hopefully, Cole could put my funny car cage in.
Yeah.
Make me some wheelie bars. Help me with some miscellaneous stuff. Maybe that still needs to happen.
Right.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's a busy guy. We'll see if he's got time for me. But it'll get finished eventually. Just like right now, we couldn't let it sit any longer. And I mean, this is so incredible. Sitting here looking at it right now, this is so incredible. I can't believe it's mine.
So this go around, what exactly was done this go around at this particular stop?
Oh wow, it's a long list of work. As you can see, he spent many hours fabricating, mounting the placement of the turbos. I just couldn't handle it. You know, I looked at it for a long time and I just couldn't make it happen. I didn't have the skills, the facilities.
Right.
I can't weld like this. You know, look at these welds.
And this is stainless steel headers going
Stainless steel, hot, aluminum cold side.
Gotcha.
Twin 88 Pro Mod turbos.
Ball bearing.
Yeah, ceramic coated ball bearing, next generation turbos.
Nice.
So that should be pretty nice there. We got the 600 cubic inch motor. It's carbureted.
Nice.
Because I've seen some of the guys at the track have really good luck with a really simple carbureted system.
Yep.
So I'm following a couple guys' leads at the track.
Yeah.
Right now.
Some fast guys that are running carbureted.
Yeah.
And you know, is it the fuel atomization? I think, you know,
it's just simplicity. There's some guys out there doing some big things. John Bittler is running a carburetor, making 3,100 horsepower.
Yep.
Ron
Link. The Austin brothers or the
the Chevelle.
Yep.
You know, all those guys are setting the way with the carburetors.
Yeah.
And so Lance at CSM recommended that I go that route.
Yep.
And Lance is the one that makes the power, so I can't argue with him.
Looking at all the guys who had success with carburetor, you know, and then once you go EFI, you really have to find someone who really understands the calibration and that software.
We might work our way up to that one day. If I wanted to make it where this is something I can work on and take to the track without having to rely on the support of a whole team.
So you've had this car. How long you owned it, Johnny?
Around 30 years.
Okay.
This has been my street car for 30 years.
Nice.
Every once in a while, someone will realize I've had the car that long, and you know, it's kind of groovy. They dig it.
Right.
Kind of cool that They appreciate it for being the same car.
And was this your first car, or?
No, it wasn't my actual first. No, it's not my first car,
Okay.
but it is a car that I've just had. I did the most street racing in this car,
Right.
so I've just never gotten rid of it. I'm in love with my car,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pretty nice.
don't film me. I get it. This one went right down.
I realize that.
To the top of that, which is where the coilover is. So it's kind of like holding your finger there for when you come down out of a wheelie or something.
The front rack. Was that something you did at?
Part of the kit.
That's all part of the kit. This
Gotcha.
this front end is the best money I've spent.
Yeah.
Besides here.
Right. And is that what you did prior to bringing it here?
Yeah, we
in the drive at home.
Yeah, we
Okay.
took the stock subframe off
Yep.
and put the Smith Racecraft
Okay.
frame on it, which is all chromoly tubing
Yeah.
and rack and pinion, and
Yep.
it's got some stuff built into the geometry to lower the car. The car sits better than it ever did.
Right. Looks pretty good.
Or that directs the air,
Yeah.
you know, and it actually
Disperses it even.
kind of looks
Yeah.
like a turtle shell.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And it's got a little design on it too. I mean, it really looks like a turtle. But I didn't know what the fuck that was. And then when I ordered the heads, I was like, well, is there any other option I don't know about? I mean, if I wasn't being a smart ass, he goes, well, you can always get the conic softening. I'm like, what the fuck is conic softening? And basically, it's just where they take the flat part of the chamber and with the CNC machine, they roll it. So when the piston comes all the way up, usually there's no room there.
Yeah.
And that'll be the first place it detonates.
Yeah.
So when they do the conic softening, I'm telling you like you don't know, I know you know. So it's conic softened, I learned about that. I learned about the Incaline valves, or I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Incadel?
Incanel.
Yeah. The sodium-filled exhaust valves.
Special
something
material to
yeah.
handle the heat from
Yes.
the turbos.
Yep. Yep.
So they can glow cherry red, and I don't got to worry about the head falling off.
Yeah, or dropping a valve or anything, yeah, overheating. So now this is mock-up. This is the exact block, the exact heads, the exact intake. So dimensionally, everything's here, so that way, when the motor's built, goes back together, everything fits.
Yeah.
And so that's gotcha. And that's the idea, and that's mock-up, guys. It's a process where things have to be assembled twice, sometimes, just to make sure when it's on final assembly, everything is there and fits as intended. Adjustability in that coming out of the firewall, or is that fixed?
Oh, it's adjusted
just-
to be tight.
Gotcha.
When you put it on.
load on it or something, or but yeah.
These guys are phenomenal. I mean, look, I ain't
Yeah.
got to say nothing, right?
Yeah, no, this is
Just look at what he did.
yeah, and finding this skill level, this craftsmanship, is you have to find it. There's only a handful of guys that you're probably going to take something like this to.
I got lucky here
and
because
these are one of them.
because these guys are friends of a friend.
Right.
These guys are well known in the community.
Right.
The racing community.
Yep.
And doing for what he does, his
Yeah.
fabrication and stuff. So I got real lucky to get in here.
Yeah.
Like I said, a year and a half wait for one of the other big guys'
Yep.
names, and
Yeah.
when I had a chance to move forward, I took it. I'm not disappointed.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had for 2.5 years since I've been knowing I'm going turbo, I had no idea where the turbos were going, how it was going to look.
Right.
I really worried about the details, and I got a great imagination. I'm a builder myself.
Right.
So usually I could look forward and see how things are, and I had no idea. It wasn't until this day, right now, that I get to see what my stuff looks like. That's the only thing.
What is that? A 12 quart? Is that a 12 quart?
4, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 12 quart.
Yep. That'll just so that.
But there's plenty of room.
Yeah, it'll work.
And I think we can get a tank right here.
Oh yeah, it'll work. Especially now that
Is
we've
that-
decided to pump fuel
is that
from the
gonna-
back to the
Right.
front, we can go smaller.
Right.
We don't got to worry about
Right.
bigger to get around.
Will that be your catch can? Well, the tank that
fuel
mounted
tank.
it. Okay, your fuel tank. Gotcha.
Fuel tank.
Okay. Gotcha.
The catch can hasn't been decided yet, but that's another
Yeah.
something like
You can put that in the back.
10 pound. Yeah, a lot of guys. But I'm running out of real estate back there too. Radiator got to go back there.
Well, so
Yeah.
What were you working on when I came up?
That's a heat exchanger.
I'd like to have something just like that. Would that be
Adding
enough?
a second radiator for my 4Runner.
Would that be enough for this on alcohol?
I don't see why not. Honda radiator is plenty big, and that's about the same size, just skinnier.
So that'll fit if I take the nitrous bottle out over there. That'll fit right in the trunk. For years, I've been daydreaming about teardrops down low behind the wheels.
Until he made his.
As soon as he said bullhorns, I hear the word bullhorns, I cringe.
Think of this?
Yeah, the most ugliest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And then I told him, no, and then he bullied me. Look at me when I say this. You bullied me and said, you're going to get it this way. This is the only way you're going to get blah, blah, blah. And I go, fuck it. It's only exhaust
You got to
tips.
think about it.
Do what
He's
you
gonna
want.
put his name on something. He wants it to look good for him. He don't. I mean, not that we don't care what the customer wants.
Yeah.
But we're not going to put your turbo up here because you want it up there. It ain't gonna look right, right?
Yeah.
So
This shows your experience and knowing, like, and you knew it was going to look good and this and that. I wish we could have done something different here.
So I had the 5-inch on there and put the Y right
Dude, it was
here
horrendous.
Yeah.
and down here.
No, you're okay with
So-
that. What bums me out about this is now the reservoir's not mounted to the motor. Now yeah, right. So when you're doing
you kind of get what you get with room.
when you're
you know?
when you're doing something like this, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I think from a symmetrical standpoint, you pop this hood, and
Yeah,
I mean, you
that's
got
as
two
sick as
fat.
it gets.
Yeah. I mean that, and it's all symmetrical.
That's as sick
It's
as,
all of a quality stainless steel.
I never
so,
liked when they did the pie sections like this and all the welds, but
it's
standing
growing
here
on me.
and even looking at the pictures, I wasn't liking
It
it.
looks weird not welded.
Yeah.
And but when I'm getting here right now
Yeah.
and it's in your face and you're three-dimensionally seeing all the fucking curves and
Yeah.
all this round, you know what I mean? It's disgusting.
You wouldn't have want to seen what it was going to be like with that 5-inch. Like you said, it was out here.
No, yeah.
Dude, it was going to go like this.
No,
it was
I-
like, we can't do that.
It was just in my head trying to get the reservoir back over here. Like, God, give me another inch that way. And then, I was
If
thinking,
your motor was further back, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
Which that's a whole nother. If you would have had, and that's a whole nother.
firewall. Fucking,
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, which you had talked about that, but yeah, everything involved with putting a motor back. And what is the industry standard? It just depends. Is it like an 8-inch setback when you
Depends on what you're running.
You want
Okay.
the number one cylinder right in line with the spindle is like
got
rule
ideal?
of thumb
Okay,
kind of thing.
For drag racing.
Yeah.
gotcha. So yeah,
Street racing, you want the back of the motor right here.
right. But then also, like you said, a job involved with redoing the firewall or doing another firewall.
Well,
and
the
then floor
thing
pan.
is, I didn't want that. Yeah, that was the whole
It's a
point.
streetcar. It's a streetcar.
It's a streetcar. And that's,
Yeah,
when you look at all this, it's hard to say it's a streetcar. But the bottom line justifications are there. It's a bolt-on front clip. It's a steel fire. It's a factory firewall, factory floor pan,
yeah,
steel roof and quarters. I mean,
All
steel car,
glass.
chrome fenders, roll-up windows, stereo.
right.
I mean, is it practical? No, but I'm already like anxious to move forward and do what I can do and get it home and do all the little things from hooking up the throttle to running the water lines and mounting the radiator to getting that fuel cell and that reservoir in there.
Are you going to have it completely done? Pull the motor out, have Lance finish it? Is that your plan?
That's the plan.
No,
Where
when
I-
you get it back, you just plug and play and go.
That's it.
Nice.
That's it, because it don't do no good to have a brand new motor sitting around for a year, 2 years. You don't know how long it's going to take to finish this.
Sure.
Yeah.
And when it is all done, it's a matter of unbolting, setting it down, putting it back in, bolting it in.
Plug and
It's
play and go.
plug and play.
You'll be ready to go.
And that's the biggest thing I'd be arguing with people right now. They're like, why aren't you working on the motor? I go, this stuff's more important. I
Some
mean,
of the stuff that costs the money and takes the time. Putting the motor together is nothing.
right. You'll be doing that maybe a couple times a season if you got bad luck.
That's why Tyler redid the headers, mounted the turbos on my car, and then now the motor's at the machine shop. So when it comes back, it goes in for one last time, and we're ready to roll. So,
How you ready? You're done on that? He knocked that out already?
well, there's nothing else we can do until the motor's back. I got to spend a lot more money on stuff.
Yeah.
But now the motor will go in. this stuff you already have done is done in my car too. So when the motor comes back,
It's
every
a big
time I
deal.
buy a part, we put it on. We buy a part, we put it on. So it's
That's what I was saying. When I do the motor,
yeah.
I'm got this frame. That was the first thing that
Started it.
let me spin some wrenches was the frame. And then once I got on the frame and then started mocking things up, it's like, okay, well, we got these 2 big turbos, we got to get them in here.
Yeah.
That was the hardest thing for me. At home, the bars in the way. I had no idea really what I'm doing. I had a basic idea, but this is above me. That's all there is to it. Everything you see here is above my skill set, above and beyond me. So I needed help, and I'm just so happy that you guys helped me out. I'm so happy. It's just a bummer that, like I was explaining to Tyler, I'm disabled, I'm off work. I've been off work for 2 months with no pay.
Yeah.
I had 20 grand. I go, I'm gonna get a little work done to the car. It didn't seem like a bad idea. Okay.
So you never got another check?
No,
really?
No, I ain't had no income in 2 months, and I just spent $2,200 on this month's bills.
Yeah.
And when I get done paying him today, I'll have about 3 grand left.
Yeah.
And I got 2 more months off work, so I already know I really don't back to work, and I'll be okay. And so the plan is to get this thing home, tighten the belt, and just start grinding again. And when I get off a long day's work, I'll come out here with a little bottle of Mother's Polish. You know what I mean? By the time
work harder.
Hey, by the time we get done, it'll it makes me, I don't know, I'm just gonna have to think about that damn reservoir. I have plenty of time to think.
Or talk to Lance about putting a regular oil pan on it. Get rid of all your problems.
I've
been giving him shit about that since you bring it here.
Run a wet sauce.
Not running enough dry
at this point, I'm thinking about it.
Right?
It's now a consideration.
I mean,
because we're at
fitment of
this
the car.
point. Now it's like it's a fucking pain in the ass. So I thought it'd be cool, but
less hoses, less work, less money, less.
would be cleaner. Yeah, it'd be.
It look
And
way cleaner.
you could run a good windage.
The
and
only
crank
thing
square-
is
crank
the oil pan would be. The oil pan would be
a deep one.
would be a deep sump, and it is low. But
I mean, my car's low. Like the bumper's about 2 inches, 3 inches off the ground. My oil pans, I've never hit my oil pan off a wheelie. Like
You put a skid plate.
I'm not saying I'm going to drive over a foot inch. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm going to drive over a
thought of that too.
foot long speed bump by any means, but
Right.
anything in the driveway or in and out of the trailer, like I
You
don't
can
hit.
you can maneuver it
Yeah.
and drive it and not have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's going to drive his way more than I drive mine, but I know that's a concern.
Not too much.
No.
Just anything that's in a close radius. There's a lot of things happening next to my house.
Gotcha.
Car show at Ball Meadow around the corner. Car show over at Extreme Exhaust around the corner. The furthest one away, a car show at Jelly Belly. And then the Cars and Coffee. And even that one, I might throw a can of fuel on the floorboard.
Right.
But 15 gallons, I think I might make it.
Oh, yeah.
Because if 12 and a half in the back and about 3 gallons up front, I'm looking at a 2.5 gallon one right now, actually, like going smaller than 3. I thought 3 would do everything if I just was racing, and they're saying, no, you need more than 3. So I'll go ahead and go a small one up here, and we'll pump it from the back. So I've got 12 gallons plus whatever I end up here.
Mm-hmm.
So, god damn, this is disgusting. Running out of room quick, but are the turbo mounts fully welded or just tacked?
No, just tacked.
That ended up going straight instead of the curved one. Is that a straight one too?
Yeah.
Where are the mounts, or where would they be?
If you look right here.
Yep. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yep.
I thought
Makes
that was
sense.
a pretty easy way to do it.
Nice.
Well, so these are these holes around the outside are mounting cap.
Yeah, I knew that. But when I seen that's what I thought I was going to have to do. Build some superstructure with Heim joints and tubes and, and then I seen that Maven mount and it's like, let me hold that turbo for you. I thought that was pretty dope. And the guy at Maven was super cool. when I call, because you know guys like me call and waste hella people's time on the phone and asking stupid questions.
You got it.
And he was super cool, gave me a wholesale discount. He sensed I was the cheapskate, so he gave me the discount without being a business. And
All right, so here's a cool project. If you ever seen a 4Runner, and you've seen some fabrication with some suspension, here it is. I mean, this is a serious, looks like a turbo, but turbo LS. Is this a 4.8, 5.3, 6.0? Okay, so 4.8. $21.49 20 LT tire size. So there you go, guys. So a bunch of cool shit here. Here's a 55 Chevy. Is this a big tire car? Small tire? So just some other projects around where the redhead's getting done. So no shortage of fabrication going on around here. So yeah, 55 getting loaded up on the trailer. Small tire.